Hi, I'm Haley,
And I'm Sika.
and today we'll flood your mind with information about flash floods.
A flash flood is a rapid and destructive rush of water.
It's a flood that rushes into a flat area of land very fast and can happen anywhere in the world, but mostly happens in urban areas due to excess water running off concrete.
It can happen from dams or levees failing, excessive rain, and soil being oversaturated.
To prepare for this, most people stock up on batteries, medical supplies, perishable foods, and 3 days worth of water. 3 days worth of water per person.
Flash floods kill a lot of people, and it's one of the most frequent disasters other than wildfires.
Most people downplay the severity of flash floods, and that's the reason they die. Boom! Pictures.
Oh, here are some pictures of a flash.
Well, what do I do if there's a flood?
When there's a flood, here's what you do. Act quickly. Get onto high ground. Get your valuables with you. Get what you need. Preparable stuff. If you know you're in a flood zone, that's on you, buddy. Get to a higher ground. That's what you do. That's what you do. One of the most famous flash floods was the Great Flood of 1889 in Johnstontown, Pennsylvania.
Another one was the Yellow River flood in China in 1938, and it killed 4 million people.
That's right.
What?
I don't think that's right. And then we have the Yangtze flood in China in 1935. And that killed 145,000 people.
Yangtze flood caused destruction. It was in central and eastern China. It was periodically. It lost a lot of lives, and it was a major waterway. There might be a flash flood from this.
Okay, Haley, how long is a flash flood supposed to last?
6 to 10 hours.
Information.
Flash floods can last up to like multiple days, so that's not true.
Flash floods are different than regular floods because they happen a lot quicker, given the name.
Yep.
Flash flood. They usually stem from heavy rain that occurs in the same area for days at a time, and then the rivers or streams overflow, and that causes the water and the mud and soil to be oversaturated, and then the runoff creates a flood.
Exactly.
And this is how flash floods happen. This is how they're created. This is how they sum up. All right.
Awesome.
Flash floods kill about 100 people a year in the U.S. In the U.S., about 100 a year. Listen, death by flash flood is kind of a weak
way to go out.
Yeah, weak way to skedaddle.
It's a weak way to end it.
A weak way to leave.
Yeah, exactly. A weak way to leave.
It could be a good way though.
I think it can be easily prevented. Death upon flash floods. Not
Going
flash floods
at a
themselves.
higher spot.
Right. I'm saying if you know a flash flood could possibly happen,
Why would it
happen
happen
anywhere?
Why would it
It
happen
happen
anywhere?
That's okay. But if you know floods coming, get up high.
Don't be
Get in them clouds. Get in them clouds. Now, what I'm saying is, it's the same with hurricanes and tornadoes. Like the people in Florida, if you have a house on the beach, you're gonna have it high up. You know, like those beach houses with the stairs going up it. You know what I mean? So if you know a flash flood is prone to your area, why are you low?
And
Why
also,
are you on the ground? Why are you low?
it tells you to evacuate. Highly.
Evacuate to where? Evacuate to where? Unless they're having you evacuate to a higher place, don't evacuate. Get up to your attic and sleep there for a couple days.
Hey, don't listen to that at all. Evacuate, bro.
And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You know, maybe if your area is prone to boat or to flash
Maybe we
floods,
can get a
get a
boat.
boat. Get a
Get a
boat.
boat or a jet ski.
Have a flash flood in Geneva?
Yeah.
Or a paddle boat.
Hey, here's a video on flash floods, by the way.
Arizona, north of Phoenix, came a wall of water, mud, and debris. Campers scrambled as the flood wiped out their gear.
Thank God they got out of there.
In the flatlands below, the flooding came as a surprise to people who were enjoying a bright sunny day. It came a day after this flash flood that struck Southern California with a vengeance.
Right now, very serious situation out here in the Acton area. As
mud wiped out part of a railroad track in Acton, California.
Hey guys, so we didn't have a lot of time to film, so here's some information I figured you should know about flash floods.
Whoa, this flood came pretty fast. Let me give you, oh my God, I'm on my tippy toes. Let me give you all of the information we missed in the last clips. Pause. The scale used to determine the severity of a flood is called the flood magnitude value, 0 being the smallest and 10 being the biggest. Oh my God, I look like I'm doped. Flash floods can cause intense car damage and house damage. If your 2,000 square foot house was damaged, it cost over $50,000 to repair. Flash floods can pick up your car and take it away, and that's a lot of money to lose. Flash floods happen mostly in Texas, Louisiana, Minnesota, and North Dakota because they're very urban areas and they have a lot of concrete, like Haley mentioned earlier. Urban areas that have concrete have a lot more runoff and they flood easier. Flash floods happen more often, or they happen in the spring and early fall, and it can happen at any time of day. And let me see if I'm missing anything else, because this is very cold water. I think it's like 60 degrees outside and I'm in freaking like below freezing water and I'm freaking cold, so I'm just gonna get out. And how am I gonna get out? I don't got a ladder, guys.